Hello guys, my name is Thomas Jar and today I present to you my Shaddoll Fairy Tale deck profile. Well, Shaddolls are a series of dark spellcaster type monsters that they float. That means they have their effects when they go to the graveyard, are sent to the graveyard by a card effect. And also Fairy Tales are a series of light spellcaster type monsters themselves, though that they are light and they contribute to the summoning of the Shaddoll construct, which is the boss monster of Shaddoll cards. So without further ado, let's begin. We play one Shaddoll, Hollow. Hollow is very nice, very neat. Cause flip effect, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, send one Shaddoll monster with the same attribute from your extra deck to the graveyard, and if you do, banish that monster. So it's very nice, very cool. And also, if this card is sent to the graveyard as a floating effect, you can send cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard equal to the original attributes among the monsters on the field that we control. So it's pretty neat and pretty good at one copy, because we can go to Krista. Next we play one Shaddoll Beast. Shaddoll Beast is a monster that, as a flip effect, draw 2, discard 1, and if this card goes to the graveyard, draw 1 card. That's simple, it's nice, and one copy I think is excellent in this build. Next we play one Shaddoll Dragon. Dragon is a card that you can target one card your opponent's control and return to their hand as a flip effect, and also if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can MST, meaning destroy one spell and trap your opponent controls. So it's pretty good and pretty nice that we can have this card in our build. For the Fairy Tale lineup, we play first 3 Rella. Rella is a card that neither player can target this card on the field with spell effects or other effects, except this one. Also, once per turn you can discard one spell card, equip one spell card from your hand or deck to the graveyard to this card, and at the end of the end phase you return the equipped card to your hand. Which is very cool with this card is that you can use the effect to bring out the Wonder Wand and also Raptimus to try to bring out more normal summons, which I will speak about in just a few moments. Next we play Fairy Tale Roca. Roca at 3 copies. When this card is normal summon, you can make your opponent gain 500 life points. Then your opponent looks at the top 3 cards of your deck and chooses one and gives it back into your hand, and also shuffle the rest back into your deck. Also, it has a second effect that you can only use this effect of once per turn and only once per battle. If this card battles before downs calculation, you can send this card from to the graveyard. So it's very cool, very neat. We prefer to add a card to our hand to replenish our advantage and go for the game. Fairy Tale Luna is the boss monster, I think, of the Fairy Tale archetype, because when this card is normal summoned, you can add one spellcaster type monster with 1850 attack from your deck to your hand. And once per turn, during either player's turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls, and the opponent sends one card with the same name of that monster from their deck or extra deck to the graveyard to negate the effect. Otherwise, return both this card and that monster to the hand. So it's very nice, very clutch. It can stop the opponent by using effects of combo, or at least it can bypass some effects, and it's very neat in that regard. Next we play 3 Squamata. As a flip effect, you can target one monster on the field, destroy it, and if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one other Shaddoll monster, send to the graveyard, and activate its effect over there. We play 1 Ariel, because flip, you can target one of your banned Shaddoll monsters, spell summoned in face up or face down defense position, which is very nice. And also, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target up to 3 cards in the player's graveyards and banish them. We play accompanied by 3 Shaddoll Wendy. Wendy is a card that flip, you can spell summon one Shaddoll monster from your deck in face up or face down defense position except herself, and also if this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can spell summon one Shaddoll monster from your deck in face down defense position, which is very nice and very good in that regard. We play 2 Hedgehog, because flip effect you can then add one Shaddoll spell and trap from your deck to your hand, very nice, and also if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one Shaddoll monster from your deck to your hand. Also, we play the last monster, 1 Shaddoll Falco. Falco is a tuner monster. Also, flip, you can target one Shaddoll monster in your graveyard, except Falco spell summon in face down defense position, which is very nice. And also, if this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can spell summon him back into the field in face down defense position, which is very nice. For the spell lineup, we play 1 Foolish Burial to create to send us a Shaddoll that we need to the graveyard to proceed our plays and try to evade some spell and traps or even floodgates. Next we play 3 Shaddoll Fusion. Very nice card. You can fusion summon monsters from your hand and field from the effect to fusion summon a Shaddoll monster. Also, if the opponent has a special summon monster from the extra deck, you can also use monsters in your deck as fusion material. So it's also nice and very good. Though you can only use one monster from your deck. We play 1 Monster Reborn to revive our monsters. 3 Shaddoll Fusion, quick play Shaddoll cards that allows us to fuse. We can only use one of them per turn though, or else it will be very busted. Fairy Tale Tales is a nice addition to the deck, because you can reveal 1 spellcaster monster in your hand with 1850 attack, with different name from monsters we control. Immediately after this effect dissolves, normal summon and set it. You can only use this effect of Fairy Tale once per turn. The first time each turn you will take battle or effect damage while you control a spellcaster, you take no damage. This is an additional effect. It's not the best, but it's kinda good in case we try to go to burn decks. We play 3 Wonder Wands, searchable with Rella, and also it allows us to equip to a spellcaster type monster only. It gains 500 attack, and we can send both the equipped monster and discard to the graveyard to draw 2 cards, proc the Shaddoll effects or our Fairy Tale monsters, and it's very nice. We pay also as an equip spell Super Magic Sword of Raptimus. It's a very neat card that at the start of the battle phase you can change the equipped monster's battle position, and if you do immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 monster. You can only use this effect once per turn. Also, the attack position monster your opponent cannot target the equipped monster with card effects, and in defense position the equipped monster cannot be destroyed by battle, which is very nice, very good if we try to go to stall or protection to our monsters and try to advance our plays. We play 1 Nefesh Shaddoll Fusion, very nice card. It can only be equipped to a Shaddoll monster. We can change its attribute and go to whatever we prefer after that. We play for the traps 1 Shaddoll Incarnation. Target 1 Shaddoll monster in your graveyard, spell summon it in face up or face down defense position. You can banish this card and 1 Shaddoll monster in your graveyard to activate one of these effects. Change 1 face up monster your control to face up defense position, or change 1 face up monster you control to face down. So it's very nice, and it synergizes with Nail Shaddoll Ariel, so good, which is very good and very nice to have. We play also 1 Necrofusion to try to go to our late game plays, and accompanied by 1 Shaddoll Core to spell summon this card, and also if this card goes to the graveyard, we can add 1 Shaddoll spell and trap in the graveyard and add it to our hand, which is very nice. For the extra deck, we play 1 Shekinaga, very nice monster, 1 Anoyotilis to try to stop our opponent from fusion summoning, though it hinders us a bit, it doesn't so much because we play very beefy monsters in the form of Fairy Tale monsters. 3 Shaddoll Construct, the boss monster of the entire build, very key to winning the game. 1 Grista, because we want to try to go to control version. 2 Upcalone, because it's very nice, very neat, it has very nice effects. 1 Wendigo, though it's kind of semi-random, the battle protection that gives you is very neat. For the last fusions we play 2 Shaddoll Winda, very nice monster. It only allows you and your opponent to have only one spell summoned per turn, so it's very nice. And also in this specific build, if we control the flow and go to a Winda, we are winning the game because they cannot do anything like that. For the Xyz we play 1 Wind-Up Zen Meister and 1 Ninaruru. So Wind-Up Meister is Zen Meister, it's a card that it gains 300 attack for each material. It will go up to 2500 attack, yes. And also, because we play and flip archetype, we can flip a monster face down and then swap it again to proc its effect, so it's very nice. Naruru is to add back our monsters that we send to graveyard, and it's very key in that regard. We play 1 Alina, the Light Charmer, because we want to steal monsters from our opponent, because light monsters are very good at this point in the game. And also we play 1 Shaddoll Construct, because we want to go, we play flip monsters, and also we want to go to that route in case we want to bring out another fusion, because we play a fusion archetype after all. So that's the deck profile. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Please give me your thoughts, and your support is very needed. Also, at 60 subs we'll have a giveaway, and also I'm trying to make a new series. More about that later. Bye bye!